Hello everyone, once again welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Reviving Destinies. Here we revive destinies. So today I'm going to speak about the resigning of Mamokgethi Phakeng, the Vice Chancellor of UCT, University of Cape Town. That's what I'm going to emphasize a bit. So Mamokgethi Phakeng is a South African woman who is from Garangua in Gauteng. So she has a very long profile. Go and check it, the biography, where she attended universities like VET, I think University of Northwest. There are lots of biographies where she worked and all those things. Check it on the internet. So that's what I'm going to share. I think she did a PhD in professor. She was a professor of mathematics. Then all of a sudden she got a job. She worked as a vice chancellor. I don't know exactly when she started as a vice chancellor. So I think 2018, but I'm not sure. So that's how it is. So that's what I'm going to emphasize. So there are lots of rumors about that him resigning. It's also said that she didn't resign because of her intention. She was forced to resign. This is something which was I feel sorry for her. I've never shooted a picture. I've never chatted with her as many students did. I think many students used to like and appreciate her. When they speak about her, they speak good. They say she's a person of people. She loved the people, she loved the students, and she never discriminated everyone. So that's how it is about her, and that is a very, very good thing to do when she was doing that. Also, we have a portion of how she treated people. The social skill, her social skill was very, very good. And also remember, we have a professional job, and also we have a moral job of her. So now there are like there is different sides of the story about matters. People have different view about that incident. There are those who support her, and there are those who don't support her. There are those who support the resigning, and there are those who don't support that him resigning. So now there is something which as South Africans we should learn. We should learn that a bit. What I've also noticed is that mostly we have the extremists, and those extremists are the ones who ended up being in leadership, because it was also said that they were the group of people who were supporting her, and those people were black people, and also they were releasing statements that they forced her to resign, though she did a great job because she's a black woman. And also they can be right, they can be wrong, but the problem is of matters is that things which go to public, they are being narrated by people who have different beliefs. People who have a problem that South Africans or people of the world do not speak the truth. Mostly, I want to understand the three concepts. We have what we call loyalty, we have what we call unity, and we have what we call the truth. Most of the people unite people. They believe that the way of uniting people is to remove the truth. Removing the truth will unite people. Whenever the truth is being involved, people hate it, and they believe that truth is divisive, is problematic. Whereas things are not supposed to be there, truth should be above everything. As much as we are uniting people, we should unite them with the truth. So because the moment we put loyalty first, that's where the problem arises. I've been at UCT, and I know how things they are being run. I was also victimized of false accusation protest, which they make in one of the least accommodation called Rose Common, where they just named the people they hated on the list and protested and removed, and the residence management removed us from the residence because they were saving us from those people. Whenever I make the video about that, a person who put my name never even came up never even came forth. So this is a sign of showing, and there were people who supported that protest. So this is a sign of showing that as South Africans, we have to move forward and be the people of truth. Let's not say we are supporting each other because we are black people. Let the truth lead us, let the truth reign us. The Bible says the truth shall set us free. Even in churches, I was a victim of the Student Christian Fellowship also, where I did everything as a Ministers Forum leader. Then after that, they removed me and put a certain guy because someone can think that maybe they were going to cook executive election. They didn't want me to be there because I'm a truthful person. Someone can say this. I'm not the one who says this. But as South Africans, we should be the people who are truthful, who put the truth first, because the unity of truth is the great unity, is the productive unity. But the unity of loyalty, of saying, I'm not saying Mamokgethi Phakeng, I support her being forced to resign. I'm neutral on that case. I don't support her being forced to resign, and I don't have any comment about that issue. But as much as we support her, let's support her because let's try to investigate why did they force her to remove, and check whether it was that fair, was that just. Let's not rush to support her because she was a black South African, she was a black people. Yes, as black people, we are the victims of segregation, we are the victims of racial oppression, and we have been like this for a very long time. But whenever we just exalt loyalty instead of the truth, problems arises out of that. Where there is no truth, there is a lot of problems which arises. There is a lot of disadvantages. There is a lot of negative impact where there is no truth. So as much as we are going forward about uniting South Africans, let the truth be there. That is my greater emphasis upon this video. And let us make sure that we fill ourselves with knowledge, we become productive people. Because what I also notice is that leadership, people are put in leadership whenever they have many people who support them. But as much as if we can make ourselves better leaders, we are going to make a very productive way for our country, other than a person being put into leadership because he's loved by many people. Maybe a person has a good social skills, he can build good networks with people, then you will find out that the person is being exalted into leadership. So and you will find out that the person is not a good leader, is not a relevant leader for such a position, but because he's supported by many people, is being put in leadership. That is something which is going to cost us as South Africans, because you can see that how our country is. Our country lacks lots of things. We have police which do not even operate. People are killing each other in Cape Town, in Pretoria, in Johannesburg, everywhere. Why? Because people are being put in leadership because of loyalty in the absence of the truth. And also healthcare do not operate, education do not, everything which is of government do not work. Why? Because to be put in the positions of the government, you have to be loved by people. And as you have to be loved by people, sometimes people who got loved are people who are not productive leaders. Remember, we have 4 types of intelligence. We have what we call social skill. We have what we call social skills, social intelligence. Then from social intelligence, we have what we call the ability to build a network. We have emotional intelligence, the ability to just remain calm, even when you are provoked, even when you are angry. Then number 4, we have what we call spiritual intelligence. Spiritual intelligence is the ability to be devoted and be committed in your spiritual belief. Then the 4th thing, we have what we say IQ, the intelligence of a person, the ability to think and being productive. These 4 of them, they are very important for the leadership. The IQ, the ability of a mind to analyze, to interpret matters, is relevant, is needed in leadership, but 4 of them, they are needed in leadership for a person to be a great leader. So as I'm going to wrap this video, please, as South Africans, let's choose the side of the truth as much as we choose emotional intelligence, social intelligence, spiritual intelligence, and all those matters, we should choose the truth beyond all that thing. There is a say which they say they force her to remove because she's abusing the staff. Let's try to check, is that accusation truth before we can make comments about that thing. I cannot know much because I'm not in position there. I'm not the one who operated there. I cannot know whether they are right or they are wrong when they say she's abusing the staff. But at the same time, it's possible that they can just falsely accuse her because they don't want her because of certain reasons. It's possible. And at the same time, it's possible that she can abuse members at the same time. So I can end up my video there. Please don't forget to subscribe, click the notification button, and let me see you on the next video. Shalom.